just so. Oh, we had a thing. When you're talking to those female comedians the other day. No, it was
Kim and Sarah?
Yeah, but no, it was in your act, I think. It was about the guy. Oh, shit. The oil guy, the guys with the money in Texas, and they started Truck World?
Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is like the craziest gas station ever. That's what.
Is that a real place?
It's a real place. You should go. It's
called,
amazing.
Is it one? It's not a chain, is it?
Oh, it's a chain.
And it's called Buc-ee's?
Yeah, Buccees. Buc-ee's. That's Buc-ee's. It's the biggest gas station you've ever seen. It literally doesn't even make sense. That's not even the biggest one.
That's only like even half of it.
That's
not
a
even the building.
small one.
Really?
That's a little Buc-ee's, because that's the Buc-ee's car wash, and then there's like this Buc-ee's gigantic store.
Is it only in Texas?
I don't
Never
know.
even heard of it.
I don't know. It's definitely a big Texas thing. It's like a Walmart, like a huge Walmart attached to a gas station. They sell everything in there. It's fucking nuts. It's
that.
amazing.
Look at that thing.
Look at the size of it. Look at the size of that
Looks
place.
like an airport with no planes. Like the planes would be at the gate. The gates are gone.
Yeah, they're nuts. And they're like that everywhere you go. Everywhere you find a Buc-ee's, they're fucking gigantic.
Yeah,
A chain of Buc-ee's. I
One
thought
in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I thought for certain you would say, no, it's not a chain. It doesn't sound like a chain.
It doesn't.
It sounds like some guys at night going, let's call it Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Yeah, some guys that got high on cocaine and built the ultimate gas station. It's the nuttiest place ever. But it's a very Texas place, because Texas is a strange place.
How so?
Well, people here are very friendly. They're very nice, but they're also very tough. And they're very progressive in Austin, but not crazy like they are in California or they are in New York, like where they're like cult members of this like rabid liberal tribe.
So
it's an interesting
the thing about the
balance.
people coming from the country, and the people stopped on the East Coast,
Yeah.
and other people went the whole way, and the other people said, "Oh, just stay here.
Yeah.
We're staying here.
We're gonna stay here and fuck." Yeah. Well, that was the other thing in my act about Texas, and it's a true story. It's a true fact. There's more tigers in captivity in Texas.
That's what it was.
than
Tiger
wild
World.
collection.
Tiger
Yeah.
World.
Yeah, that's
a
it.
big oil guy, right? He
Yes.
wanted more tigers than the other guy.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's more tigers in people's yards in Texas than in the entire wild of the world. More tigers in private collections in people's yards.
And it's true, and that's true.
Oh, it's 100% true.
And
I've been to some of these places. I've been to some of these crazy ranches that they have. Like, Texas wildlife laws are very different than anywhere else I've ever been to. And the people who own the property own all the animals. It's different than like wildlife in any other. Like, let's say if you live in Montana and you own a ranch in Montana, you can get landowner tags for that ranch. That means like, say if you own like 6,000 acres in Montana, you and your friends and some family members, you could get a license to hunt on that property. But you're only allowed to hunt a certain amount of animals. There's a certain season. It's like very specific. It starts at one time. It ends at one time. And, you go to jail if you violate those things. In Texas, as long as the animal's not from Texas, you own it. So like zebras, lions, tigers, there's fucking stray kangaroos. Like kangaroos get out. My wife saw a fucking zebra. She was driving, and she's like, I saw a zebra. There was a zebra on the side of the road. Somebody had a zebra, and it just got out.
What if it's a zebra from Texas?
I don't think it is.
But
I think it's probably born in Texas.
Not that zebra. I mean, in general. You're saying you can own the land, and then you own the animals.
As long
if
as the
they're
animal's
not
from another country.
Why, though? Why?
Doesn't make any sense. It's not even just.
Why?
It's so
That's-
crazy. It's so crazy that it doesn't even make sense because they're not even exotic animals. Like, for instance, elk. Like elk hunting in most of the country is like it's a difficult tag to acquire. It's a very prized hunt because it's delicious meat, and so it's very specific with the regulations. In Texas, you can hunt elk 365 days a year, and you own the elk because the elk were brought into Texas, even though they used to be in Texas. So they were in Texas, and then in the 1800s they wiped them out, and then when they reintroduced them, they said, well, you ain't from around here.
Oh, my
so
God.
we own you.
That's a loophole.
It's a loophole.
A giant elk loophole
Giant elk
in
loophole.
Texas.
You can do that with some animals. You can't do it with eagles. Like if you started hunting American eagles here in Texas, then people would crack down like, hey, enough. Enough, Texas. Settle down. Oh, we own these fucking eagles.
We own these
there's
eagles.
No historical record of eagles in these here parts. It's a weird place.